I think it is a hard job you've got, bro. You've chosen a really difficult plant.
Wow.
The ingredients in this are so exquisite.
Our secret ingredient, the marabite.
Scent is molecular communication. If I hear a sound, I can match that with a smell, or a smell has a sound. Does that make sense?
Wow, you made that. I can tell the peppers in the places that you've built it up.
The thing that I love the most about scent is the power it has over my feelings. We're nervous if you can't tell.
Well, I'm nervous too.
Our scent journey client is giving us a really daunting one, Nate. We need to find a tiare, a scent for a chef. Kia Kanuta was voted Auckland's most outstanding chef in 2024.
Wow.
And has worked in really top restaurants around the city. He's a Māori chef with the mission to reignite traditional ways of cooking.
Epic. Well, I imagine he's got a pretty highly refined sense of smell being a chef.
I really bet he does. What stuck out for me reading his brief is the story of his auntie making his nana's peach chutney recipe and how tasting it and smelling it just brought him to tears. That really struck a chord with me.
Yeah, so I see he's obviously got a lot of food memories here, you know, with his scents and the things he associates with his past. Things like the stovetop hangi, you know, smoke. So there's sort of a really interesting kind of contrast already happening in my brain of this kind of sweet thing versus earthy, smoky.
Smoky, dirty.
Dirty, yeah. And I'm also really interested in the horopito as an ingredient that he obviously uses quite a lot. And horopito being, you know, a native plant. And I don't know much about that.
It's really clear that food is his love language. So that's almost what kind of freaks me out about this, because everything that he's told us represents his entire life.
Yep, it's going to be a challenge. Kia ora, brother.
Kia ora, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, my bro. We're gonna get something for lunch.
Oh. Epic. So what are some of the key aromas or smells that bring back memories for you?
There's definitely a few. Marmite is definitely one.
Yep.
That's a clear cut from the childhood. I would say banana cake, bro. My nan baking banana cakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My old man making like his fish head soup. It's one of those things like, you know, we were pretty broke. You know, money was pretty tight for us growing up, bro. And you get quite inventive with it. And so that's what my kaya is all based around, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go, bro. We got the bonus whole snapper and our secret ingredient, the marabite. Yeah, that's gonna be the base of our sauce.
Epic. I can smell it now.
Yeah, you get those aromatics going, bros. That smell of Marmite cooking.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Yeah. So I've got some herbs here and I'm gonna get some horopito. A couple of leaves will be perfect, please.
It's a really beautiful plant, eh?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Does this bring this sort of spice layer to your dishes?
It's Aotearoa Szechuan. You know, it's a lovely little peppery leaf there. Ooh! She's on, bro. Yeah, look at the way that horopito's in there. Just a couple of spoons of this. That's it.
Beautiful, bro.
Lunch.
Well done. Epic. That sauce is incredible.
It's so simple.
And how did your food journey begin?
Bro, I was actually at the Avondale RSA. That's where I got
okay.
my first opportunity. It all started here. I was doing a program for like troubled youth. And the first thing they made us do was clean. Like, I thought I'd at least be peeling potatoes, but I literally started on the ground, scrubbing the floor. But I owe this place a lot. You know, they gave me a chance. But there was some tough times, bro. Like, my old man passed away when I was 14, and then 8 months later, my mum passed away. And it was after my nan got crooked that I kind of had enough, and school wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
You know, so I dropped out. This is my dad's folder. He was a roadie. Every one of these things represents a night out. It's a lot of nights out. My dad and Bono, ticket to the Bob Marley and the Wailers gig. That's me. And then this is a photo of me and my mum just kind of being eggs. And this is my nan. It was spending heaps of my childhood in the kitchen with her that developed my love for food.
This is epic, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
So how do you use horopito?
I really love it as an alternative to pepper, you know, because of the aromatics that it gives.
Is this something you might want to wear as a fragrance?
Man, you know what? I haven't thought of that. But yeah, I think I would actually.
Yeah.
I think I'd really love that.
Another fan of horopito is conservationist Tame Malcolm, but he loves it for a different reason. So can you tell me a bit about your mahi here? With these horopito plants in particular here, are you creating a perimeter?
Yeah, so pest animals are giving us a bit of grief. So horopito, they'll act as a barrier. We plant enough around the outsides, will deter possums, rabbits, and stoats from coming in. Once they get a bite of this, they'll know, yeah, it's probably not the best place to get a feed around here.
And the flavour and the effect is enough to keep them out?
Yeah, that's the
Sometime.
intention. So once we get a good hedge of the stuff set up, we should be pretty much sweet.
I'm obviously really interested in the smell of horopito.
Yeah. When I plant horopito, what I get is this earthy smell. Now, it's hard to distinguish if that's just the soil or the horopito, but what is distinguishable is its taste. A lot of trust here, bro. Yeah, we're good. Horopito has a different burn altogether.
Right.
Once you've had that taste of a horopito leaf, you won't forget it. Nice. So I reckon the best thing is for you to just grab a good handful, bro, and have a good munch to see what these possums and rabbits are in for.
It's just very leafy, like it doesn't smell spicy. Quite sweet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're delaying the inevitable of the taste.
Here I go, here I go.
Unforgettable.
Wow. Yeah, spicy as hell. And sweet. I don't know, I'm getting also kind of cinnamony thing going on too. It's quite unique, but it's also really tingling the tip of my tongue and making it kind of numb.
I think it is a hard job you've got, bro. You've chosen a really difficult plant to make a perfume out of.
Tame is right. I can't use raw horopito because it almost has no smell. But I think I can create a scent that will replicate horopito based on the taste and how it looks. I've picked a whole lot of things here.
Yeah.
So I've chosen a lot of these that I think you'll be interested in because of the connection to Kai.
Cool.
I've got some really fun sweet things and some herbs and spices.
Cool.
Some smokes. And this one is a Kuaz spice.
I know this one.
Do you know that?
Like a clove and pepper note.
Yeah, bang on, bro. This is Sichuan.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's quite interesting, eh?
Oh, that's really nice.
I thought we could smell some really fun sweet things.
Oh, yeah. That's exciting. I can smell it already.
Already?
Oh, it's caramelized sugar.
Yeah.
Where I'm at my nan's house.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking that tin where I'm putting the teaspoon straight in. Just put a teaspoon and just eating that, bro. I can smell that all day. What was that called?
Furanio.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
So we might go into this kind of creamy world or like vanilla-y.
Okay, cool.
And can kind of work in this world.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's tonka bean.
You got it.
I love tonka bean. When I came here today, I was thinking, oh, something with vanilla, you know?
Okay.
But I forgot how much I love tonka bean.
Okay.
It's got the sweetness of vanilla that I do love, but it's got that woody back.
Yep.
There's nothing like it, eh?
How do you use it?
I don't want to give away the secret. But I use it to as an aromatic to season my duck stock.
No way.
Yeah.
Would it be something you would want to
100%.
have in? Yeah.
100%.
This next one, bro, is a bit of everything.
Oh. Gee, I don't know. I don't want to sound like an egg, but
Say it.
it smells like when you open the box on a brand new pair of kicks. Like, first thing I thought, I was like, Wow, these are some brand new mean shoes.
It's a tobacco material.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, this is mean.
One of the main ingredients that I know you use in your cooking and grows around Aotearoa is horopito. So what I've done here is I've built an accord.
Wow.
You know, so I couldn't find something that would be at the concentration I would need for something like this.
What I tell him, bro, like it's like, oh, we don't have that. I'll make it. that's the kind of, that's like the energy I like to have in my kitchen as well.
Yeah.
Bro, that's horopito.
You reckon? Yeah, far up.
You nailed it. Wow, you made that. And I can tell the peppers, in the places that you've built it up. I really like this combo. It's horopito, tonka bean and tobacco.
Oh, that's good.
It's cool, eh?
Yeah. So yeah, bro, feeling good.
Yeah, thank you, my bro.
Shot.
Yeah.
So Nate, how was things with Kia? Was his nose really as good as we thought it was going to be?
It was totally bang on. He pretty much got every single thing that was presented. So I have built this horopito accord that I think will work and stand up in a composition. Should we give it a hoon?
Yes, please.
I think what I've put into this accord is a really amplified version of what I smell there.
It's so edible smelling.
So it's made up of Sichuan peppercorn, a CO2 extract, a pink peppercorn.
My favorite, that's exactly what I'm getting.
It's got kanuta oil, which I thought was important to bring it into Aotearoa.
I'm getting the image of squeezing citrus over freshly ground peppers.
He had this cool story about him and his dad driving around, and you know his dad might be rolling while he was driving, and the wind sort of lifts this, you know, boozy kind of vanilla-y note out of the tobacco pouch.
I share that same story.
But so this tabernon is something like a Port Royal tobacco,
Yeah, it just gets stronger.
so sort of spiced tobacco leaf, right?
Spiced tobacco leaf.
The sandalwood ingredient I'm choosing is a modern kind of sandalwood molecule. You picking that up?
Very clean, modern, futuristic.
Futuristic, yeah. There's kind of a weird, almost grapefruity, kind of fuzzy top note going on. Almost rosy, but I think as a molecule it's really playful. I think that kind of suits his personality again. You know, there's a little bit of mischief.
The more traditional sandalwoods are creamy but quiet. This is not quiet. I thought something that represented the peach chutney could have worked well in Kia's scent, but Nate's brought in the tonka bean to give that same effect. Everything you've put in front of me, Nate, is really giving me that image of a chef presenting a really well-balanced dish.
And what is that dish, do you think?
You tell me, you're the perfumer. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Mwah.
Kia ora, my brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
What you got there?
I got us a banana cake.
Woohoo!
Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's just get
Check
straight
it out.
into it. We're nervous if you can't tell.
Well, I'm nervous too. I'm nervous too.
Okay, brother, so here we go.
Oh, wow. Bro, look at that.
Just presenting it to you in this sort of shrink wrap as if it was a food item, you know, something
vacuum
that is
sealed.
kind of
Vacuum sealed. I like
familiar
it.
to you.
Bro, that's nice. Wow. It's so nice, like initially, you know, and then it starts to build.
What are you getting when it hits your nose at first?
It's, you know, it's definitely that horopito that we talked about. That's like initial, but like I said, how it grows, the tobacco, that's starting to come through more and more. What's this like, almost like, it's like a combination of things that's got like almost like a mint.
I think it's sort of what's going on in that horopito accord.
Yeah.
Because you were sort of saying you're picking up pink peppercorn, eh?
Yeah, that's
It's
what
the
it
pink
is.
pepper, you know,
Yeah,
and that
it
adds
is.
to that sweetness, right? Because, you know, people think because pink pepper is called pepper, that it's a pepper, but it's a
peppercorn,
berry.
It's a berry. Oh, that's really nice.
And the tonka, it's like that
The tonka's
smooth-
cool, eh?
Are you getting like that whiskey sweetness
Yeah.
though?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I felt like I smelled like the oud.
The oud, yeah. There's quite a hefty sort of sandalwood thing
Yeah, the
going on
sandalwood.
in here too. And that's
Now
something
it's
that's...
relaxed. It's relaxed like
Yeah.
straight away. Wow.
It's quite powerful, you know, you only want to kind
Don't
of go
need a
light.
lot, eh?
Yeah.
That's the same as horopito when you're using it in the kitchen.
True.
I'm excited to wear it out, you know. I'll have to get the right outfit for it. Make sure I'm looking horopito spicy. This is really cool, guys. Thank you so much.
No worries.
So
Yeah, it's a
welcome.
pleasure. It's been really cool to take all of this info from you and try and
Make something
turn
like
it into
this.
a bottle, yeah.
You know, I've been a chef for a long time, and so normally I'm the lead or I'm like in charge in the kitchen. So it was cool to be able to like take a step back and just let the masters kind of do their thing.
What it really reminded me is like how closely aligned gastronomy and kai is with perfume.
Totally.
So much of the same thinking that goes into culinary art and perfumery.
That's right. It's like you sort of pride your ingredients and then you prepare them and you put them into a dish and then it's this sort of new thing, eh? No, I think it was really cool.